at the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me?
Good morning. Did you hear the double
Filipino Wednesday?
Nope. What I was gonna say. Did you hear the double music? Did that come through? The layer.
No, I just
Okay,
heard
good.
one of
Just
my
on my
beautiful
end.
voice.
One beautiful voice. That is Johnny. Let me start out by saying, never in the history of this channel
Never have we ever.
never have we ever gotten so many song requests for a single artist.
It's the Queen.
I mean, it's amazing.
What are you gonna do?
Think about who we've reacted to, though. You know, Morissette and Zhou Shen and Dimash and all these artists that have been around that have, you know, so many videos. This young lady, if you will, has been around, you know, publicly in the eye with music videos and whatnot since the late 1980s. So I'm thinking like, wow, it's 36 years.
Forever young, she
This
wants to be
catalog.
forever young.
Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to say now in advance, we will not get to all of your requests. It is physically impossible to do so, which means we have to do more Reaction Wednesdays with Regine to come. There will be parts 2 and 3. So
Yep.
just going to throw that out there at the beginning.
We could just do every day of the week Filipino day.
And still not come close
Still
to
not
what we
enough,
need
yeah.
to do. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Alexander. I see you in the chat. Thank you for all the links that and song suggestions you sent us ahead of time. Help us organize all the requests coming in. And Cheryl and DeVincent and Chris and Brigitte and Linkcast12. That's quite the name. Latte and Lizzie. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We're excited to have you. And I'm thinking we need to begin this show.
Probably. Yes, but before we do, just a quick little thing. Hit like and subscribe and ring that bell if you haven't already. Helps us
Also,
out very much.
yes, and also another quick little thing you could do at any point during this live stream or after. You can consider buying us a coffee. Click on the link below in the where the nothing happened. Wait. The link below in in the description. Buy us a coffee. You can even become a silver, gold, or diamond throw only member. And we have all sorts of perks, including a brand new one rolling out at the end of this month. Reaction shorts exclusive to our members, where you can select what videos on TikTok and Instagram and whatnot for us to react to. And you can visit our shop if you're interested in songwriting lessons with Johnny or vocal lessons with myself one-on-one.
Look at that new little feature. What a nice
New
little
little
feature. That's the
feature.
first time we've used it live. I saw it for the first time yesterday.
Yes.
We did a couple pre-records.
Yes. Very excited about that. Okay, so the first song we're going to start with, we are going to get to some live requests, but we have a few that we've been promising, right? So we want to kind of address those first. One is Early Work. So going all the way back to 1988. It's not her first live performance. This one is requested many times, and we said we'd do it. It is Narito, because it has a rolled R. Narito Ako, from 1988. Let me just pull that up. And this is with Ryan Kiabyub, I believe, which is pretty cool. Right, here we go.
Oh, she's
put
Mitch, baby.
Yeah, I know. She looks like she's 12. But she would be, I think she's like, was he 17 here, maybe? I think so. And I'm going to put the transparency on because this was televised at some point, and you know how that goes on the show.
Thanks, Joville. I miss Jell too. For that,
I always miss
for the
you
Christmas.
when you're not here. We are going to do a Christmas special for TGIFF and a Christmas special in general, leading into Christmas later in December. So we're not going to let
time for it. Yes.
I think so. We're not going to let Johnny disappear for too long as far as that goes. All right, here we go.
Ganda!
Wait,
Thank you. Good evening.
Regine
no,
Velasquez.
no. My beautiful Westone audio. The little earpiece came off in my ear. Hold on a second.
Well, now what are we gonna do? Jeez.
Speaking of, thank you so much for these amazing sound. That's what I get for playing with it beforehand.
Oh God.
This isn't a
Just
Does this ever
just
happen
dig
to
right
you?
in there, Richard.
I can't hear you.
No, it's never happened.
Hold
to
on
me.
a second. Entertain the folks.
Oh my God. All right, what are we playing? What do you want me to play? Let's see. Oh, let's do some Chicago. Let's go. Then we can go.
Okay.
Leave me now.
I won't leave
Take
you.
away the biggest part of me.
What is that song? I know that one.
Ooh, no, baby, please do.
I know that song. I needed the oohs to know where we were at. All right, let me rewind that. Here we go.
Ganda!
Thank you. Good evening.
Regine Velasquez. Mga
Good
kaibigan, alam mo, did you ever think na nung sumasali ka ng mga contests noon,
Oo.
naisip mo ba once,
Na magigest ako sa Ryan Ryan.
oh, wala pa nung Ryan musical,
Oo nga.
did you ever think that
Sorry.
you were going to be such a successful singer as you are now?
Well, yes. Pero hindi ko alam na magkakatotoo yun. Kumbaga, pangarap ko lang yun.
Siyempre, lahat ng
Oo,
pangarap.
tapos hindi ko alam na matutupad. Ewan ko.
Ano bang gusto mo mangyari ngayon at successful mo? You're a very good singer. Ano pa ang gagawin mo? Ano pa ang gusto mo mangyari?
Gusto ko makapunta
I love
ng
how they
States.
intersperse the
Maka-abroad
English
kasi
with
hindi pa ako
the...
nakakabas ng
So cool.
Pilipinas eh. Hanggang Cebu lang ako.
Aba, ano na yun? Kailangan na ng visa doon. Tsaka
Oo.
passport. Hindi nga. Ano pa? What else did you want
Maging
to do?
syempre yung pangarap ng lahat ng mga OPM singers, maging international singer.
Oo nga eh. Alam mo, malapit na
Naming
yan.
lahat.
Regine. Hindi
Sana.
na nalalayo yan. Hindi na nalalayo. Kaya ipakita natin ang gilas natin dito sa awiting ito. Dahil itong awitin na to, hindi madali awitin.
Oo, medyo
Talagang mahirap.
Mm-mm.
Pero sila nang bahala makinig sa'yo. Narito po siya. Aawit po ng Narito Ako. Mga kaibigan si Regine.
All right, cool.
Narito ako. Umiibig. Laging tulala at ligalig. Heto na naman at halos di mapakali sa damdamin na pinakamimithi. Narito ako.
Thank you, Lyndon.
Na lagi na nakatingin sa mga mula
the nuance she's singing in this.
Narito ako, maawit ng mga kunti mang kay tamis.
Thank you, Francesca, here for the
Napakataas,
translations.
lumilipad itong isip. Kalayaan ko, aking inaawit. Narito ako, na lagi nang nakatingin.
I love how the sound system of the 80s can't handle her. There's
It's literally, yeah.
I mean, there's the microphone chain, you know, the mic, the cord going into the amp and everything else. I'm sure that's capturing her just fine, but then it's of course being reprocessed analog into a TV show, and then we're watching a playback. So it's been, you know, we're losing some detail obviously that she's singing with, but it's just there's
However,
so much power. in this
it's
tiny
still
little
coming
body.
through.
Oh
I
my
know.
goodness.
Yeah, I mean, the dynamics of thing that immediately strikes me, it's just singing basically the same melody that. Which, by the way, really cool song. I like it.
It is. Who wrote this?
So, yeah, who wrote
Did
this?
Ryan
That-
compose this? Do you guys know?
So yeah, difficult in that sense, because she's basically taking the same lines, and it's just she's just singing them differently. She's starting to evolve it as it goes and make it more powerful. But yeah, the first part's very delicate. It's got sort of I definitely hear the Barbra Streisand. I always hear a little bit of like Diana Ross in her tone a little bit, especially when you're that young. You tend to be a little bit more of your influences show up a little bit more as you're finding your own voice. But I mean, she's
Yeah, and then
nailing
she's
it.
evolved in that. But yeah, again, the nuance that I mentioned earlier, and you're suggesting to the dynamics, there's a level of maturity and just musical wisdom in her at this age that's coming through right from the beginning of the song. So to hear it kind of build, but let's
Yeah,
keep going
she's
with this.
serving. Yeah, the wisdom for sure. She's serving the song because it's not one of those songs where there's a bunch of riffs. It's not the showiest song melodically. And she's probably. I mean, her bag of tricks is so vast, and she's she's kind of keeping that dormant for now
Serving the song.
while
Exactly.
she's serving the song, which is what you do.
Yeah, yeah.
Sa mga ulan at bituin, puso't isip ko ay isang hiwatig. Narito akong umiibig. May kutob akong bumibintig. Heto na sa wakas ang Narito ako na lagi nang nakatingin sa mga ulap at bituin. Puso't isip ko
The shoulder pads.
I know. Such an era.
Narito ako umiibig.
So the song does in fact show off a little bit more. Like it starts off, it's just it's like a slow burn, and then it just lifts. That's a really challenging song once it steps outside of that initial melody that's being presented.
She hit a F5 in there. And she just hit that E flat 5 at the end.
Yeah. Thank you, Agnes, and many of you letting us know who wrote the song and whatnot. So we appreciate that information as well. To Vincent, belting for her was like yawning. It does feel like it's just that simple. It's the illusion of how easy it is, but it's obviously very complex skill set to do that well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so,
for sure.
All right. So we're going to move on to another early one. So these songs, by the way, were selected a lot from, the comments and just all the recommendations that you guys have given us leading up to today. We are going to do live requests as well, but there's a few we're just going to kind of check off the list that we know you guys want. So if you guys just kind of hold off on the request at the moment, that would be awesome. And definitely don't repeat the same thing over and over again because Brigitte, although she is in class...
Continue.
It's always hard to keep a straight face when you play that. Although she is in class, if you do repeat the same thing over and over again, or it's all in cap lock, you will be banned. Which we don't want. All right, so this is an I Am Telling You from the Asia Pacific Singing Contest from December 23rd, 1989 is where we're going right now.
This is Showgirls? How old is that show? That's the song from Showgirls,
Dreamgirls.
right?
Dreamgirls.
Showgirls. Oh my God, yes.
Showgirls was a movie.
Different movie.
Don't look that one up and expect to find this song.
Yeah, that's a very different movie for those of you who are familiar with it. Girls.
Let's hit play. Oh, by the way, John Williams, did you see the Netflix special?
No? There's a special?
Yes! Go watch it.
Why didn't somebody tell me that?
I'm telling you now. I watched it earlier this week. It's amazing. So it's his history. It's interviewing him and how the songs came about and everything. You have to watch it.
Oh my God, he is one of my heroes for sure. I would say top 5 people I would love to meet, work with.
Go watch it.
Bow down to. Yeah, he's oh my goodness.
Because of that, I've been in Indiana Jones run. It's been playing in the background now while I'm working on other stuff. It just gets you going. All right, back on track.
Yeah, that's Showgirls. Dreamgirls.
And I am telling you, I'm not going, even though the rough times are showing.
She's like 19 here.
There's no way, there's no way. Part of the same place, we're part of the same time. We both share the same love. We both have the same minds. And time, we've had so much to share. No, 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 no. I'm not waking up tomorrow morning, ha ha, and finding that there's nobody there. Darling, there's no way. No, 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 no way. I'm not going. I'm not living without you. You see, there's no way, there's no way. Tear down the mountains, yes, scream and shout. You can say what you want, I'm not walking out. Stop on the rivers, push, drink it again. I'm not gonna leave you. There's no way I will. And I am telling you, I'm not going. You're the
Damn.
You're gonna love
And we do. We do love you, Queen Regine. 19 years old, delivering at that caliber. I mean, it's impressive when a 25 or 30-year-old does it, right? But 19 with...
She has, yeah, it's super impressive. She has this rare ability. I mean, obviously she's known for her belting, which is it's just extraordinary. But, and I'm not saying this happens all the time, but definitely in this song, I feel like she's just has this capacity of being able to get that belt, but also having this gentleness in her tone simultaneously.
Agreed. Yes.
You know, it's just this, I mean, her tone is just so sweet. It's so pure and kind of just like touches, you know, it's like little glass. It's not forced. Like somebody said, when she yawns, she belts, you know, it's just,
there's a
just
sense
like
of
second nature.
Ease and warmth built into it.
Yeah, but the tone is just so sweet. And I guess that's that Diana Ross thing that I hear, that sweetness of, you know, it's so much power, but there's just something in that high end something. I don't know. There's just a sheen to it.
Yeah. No, there is the feeling. That's why I use the word warm in the sense of like it feels like technically like the folds are still thick, like that chest voice presence, even though she's in a range with just absolute precision.
Light. It's like to me, chest voice always has and I don't mean to interrupt you, but it's like chest. It's like has a connotation of heaviness, and I feel like it's got a lightness to it, which I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
And what I'm trying to say, thank you very much. No, you're fine. That's what's difficult is to describe voices because it's like this living instrument, and we can use all these adjectives to kind of come to it. But at the end of the day, it's like it sounds like Regine, and that's what's amazing because it's such a difficult balance to have that levity, that warmth, that crystal, and just all of those things happening at the same time. And you could hear even at this age, imagine like, you know, little Maureen, Katrina, and all these other, you know, younger girls, this is what they're exposed to and imitating and learning from it. No wonder the Philippines can sing. It's just, oh, she's awesome. And I'm just going to scroll up here real quick. Someone gave some great information here too. What was it? Something about that she didn't even want to enter the contest. Regine revealed in an interview that she didn't want to join the contest at first, but her manager told her that they will let it be shown, or that they will not let it be shown on TV if she will not win. Guess what? She won. It's interesting agreement there. You know, and stuff like that happens all the time behind the scenes. So, all right.
Yes.
We have another
real quick.
video.
Can I
Yes,
thank
please.
a coffee? But thank you to Chris for your coffee, and thank you to all our supporters and anybody that, you know, if you don't have the money for a coffee, if you can press like and subscribe, that helps us out greatly, keeps us going.
Yes, please do. Thank you. So we have one more promised. We have two more promised videos. I'm gonna play one now, and then we'll bring in some requests. This is long overdue, Johnny. You're gonna enjoy this one. Beauty and the Beast with Regine and Peabo Bryson, as promised. we are finally.
Peabo Bryson, by the way. I mean, I guess we'll get to him, but I've been. If ever you're in my, I love this song again.
Great tune.
This time I love you forever. That's just a great jam. I just saw her because when I really get into a song, I tend to obsess about it for a little bit. But so I was looking up a bunch of his performances with that, and there's a performance. I don't know how old he is now, but I saw a performance of him singing that song he had to be 70 something. Still nailing it.
Really?
Sounds
Just
good
smooth
as
tone
ever.
and everything?
Yeah.
That's awesome. This is 10 years ago. Oh, no, wait. It was post 10 years ago. This is from 2000. So she's still, relatively young here for sure. All right. Let's go.
Latte, that's a throwback, by the way. We used to do that in music class. If you haven't got a hot penny will do. If you haven't got a hot penny, God bless you. I think it's.
I don't know that one.
Oh, you missed out. We went to the same school. Apparently, you missed out.
This is for everybody. We all know this song.
And I must say that this may be the only female vocalist in the world who could rival Celine Dion.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Till it's all this time,
Oh, heck yeah.
true as it can be.
So gentle.
Just a little change.
Yeah, Peabo.
Nailed it.
Small to say the least, both a little scared. Neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. Never just the same. Never a surprise. And never as before. And never just as sure as the sun will rise. Whoa.
Okay. We're going to pause for 20 coffees. Mylou, thank you very much. That is insanely generous of you.
Jeez Louise, thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
Should we talk about?
We might,
This-
yeah, but we're halfway through the song. Just a quick, go ahead.
I mean, so you said this is. Sorry, I was playing
2000.
a really old song that I. So I
So this is 24 years ago. This recording.
Okay, so I mean, you fast forward 10 or so years from the previous song that we saw.
Correct.
I mean, the refinement that has taken place in that 10 years is just it's incredible. I mean, the Dreamgirls, not Showgirls performance, it was amazing. It's just
Well, that's the
the
thing. I don't
nuances
think
are there.
if you didn't hear this, you wouldn't even recognize that the younger version needed refinement, right? And then you hear this, it's like, whoa, like how did this get
relatively,
better?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But it did. There's a maturity in the tone. It's just the transitions between the registers and the notes are there's just a slickness to it, and her tone is just really coming to, its zone at that point. I feel like this is prime.
I would love to see a spectrogram analysis of her voice. I'm guessing it's not available on YouTube, but like her actual voice going through just the frequencies that are being highlighted that gives it like this recognizable, like the balance between warm and crystal sound at the same time. There is a really interesting frequency balance that's taking place that is very unique, and I think a lot of people have learned from. We hear a little bit in Maury too. Obviously, it's like for example, but it's like you learn by listening, but she has something at this time that is separate from Celine. It's separate from Whitney. It's separate from Diane, like all of these other great singers. It's a beautiful balance of frequencies that she's just cultivated. All right, let's keep going here.
Peabo's killing it too. I love how she can hit that note and it's not overpowering.
I know.
Tale as old as time, tune as old as song.
Thank you, Ines.
It's bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong.
Certain as the sun,
Certain as the sun,
rises in the
tale as old as time,
a song as old as rhyme, beauty and love.
Hi, Flory. Thanks for joining us. Sweet Flory.
tale as old
A
as time.
song as old as rhyme.
Beauty and
They're trying to read each other's minds there. There it is. Oh. Oh, that would have made.
I know
Yeah.
that there's a place for
Oh, that's us.
before we all
Stop. That would have made the cartoon even better. Like, can you imagine her singing those? I'm not taking anything away from obviously the
Angela
original-
Lansbury?
Yeah.
The teapot?
I mean-
Tale is old as time.
No. I love the characters and everything else, but it's just like when you hear a song just reimagined in that way. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just so cool. And Peabo is just like the term that kept coming up in my head was vocal swagger. He has so much vocal swagger.
He's so
when he
smooth.
sings. Oh
I mean,
my
he's-
god.
He's just the king of the ballad. He just gets up there and he's just like just so smooth and so cool.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
now he was he the original singer for, because all those Disney songs did have their pop version. I think he was the singer on that with Celine, right?
I thought so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my
He's-
goodness.
he is the man. Oh,
Okay.
And thank you to hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, it's either B3R7Y or Beverly. I'm guessing.
Cleverly Beverly.
Yes, thank you for your 5 coffees. That was Very nice of you. Thank you so much.
Very generous. Thank you so much. I see requests for A Piece of Sky. I'm pretty sure we already reacted to that one. But Brigitte, can you double check if we have? I feel like we have. If we haven't, we can consider that for today as well. The one I'm pulling up right...
He also did the duet with Leo Salonga for A Whole New World.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So Peabo's the one to go to.
Peabo's the man. All right. So we're going to check out Shine. I saw this repeated many times in the chat this morning. This is just 4 years ago. So we're kind of fast forwarding here a little bit from what we just heard. 20 years from what we just heard, in fact. This is during the pandemic. I believe she's at home here. And let's check it out. Oh, I shouldn't need transparency for this one. Finally. All right, we can see her in full. We did react to A Piece of Sky. So you can check that out if you'd like to during one of our Filipino Fridays.
There I was, alone in the shadow, couldn't find my way. Then you came in and brought along the sunshine. Now you're here to stay, and you make me shine, shine like the stars in the heavens.
So gentle.
So gentle.
It's like a feather.
You keep me shining through. Shine, shine with the light that you've given. It's true. I'm shining on all because of you. So watch me glow, a light shines within me. People ask me why, then I just smile and tell them you're the reason. Have cast the darkness aside, 'cause you make me shine, shine like the stars in the heavens.
She's 50?
I was going to comment on that. Can you stop it for a second?
Wait a minute.
I mean, listen.
She's 50?
First of all, initially I was going to say, if you close your eyes, you'd really, if you didn't tell me that this was recent, I'd be like, oh, this is from, 20 years ago. This is in the same time frame that we just heard the last song.
Right.
Having said that, even with my eyes open, she looks great. Like, she really, I mean, good Lord. It's just so clean. There's not a hint of, like, you don't hear any wear and tear. It just sounds like still pristine as all get out.
We hear a lot of belters, right, in their late teens, 20s, 30s, and it's really difficult to sustain that. Partially is a successful lifestyle, partially is the technique in how they sing, and how they take care of themselves. She's on it. You guys are saying I should keep the transparency on this one? I thought because she was at home it'd be okay. But a lot of you are saying too, so
Richard, is it ever okay?
It's never okay.
Okay.
I want it to be okay, desperately. But just in case, yes, we'll continue.
Why do you have to be so cavalier, my friend?
Oh my God. All right, let's keep going. Yeah,
just real quick, and just all the singing in a room, like not acoustically
sitting down. Yep.
Conducive at all to any, to being inspired by anything. It's just she's probably singing through like a crappy PA, nothing special, and it's just
nothing super high end. Yeah.
It just doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh, this was on an AB. ABS CBN show. Thank you. So I'm going to say this now. If this disappears after the live stream, please go check out our Patreon page. The link will be in the top comment should that happen. Anyway.
Keep me shining through. Shine, shine with a light that you've given. It's true. I'm shining on all because of you. Like a ray of light coming through the night.
Music's cool here.
Bright as the stars in the sky. See how I shine, shine.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Shine, you keep me shining through. Shine, shine with the light that you've given. It's true. I'm shining on, all because of you. Shine with the light that you've given. It's true. I'm shining on, all because of you.
Oh my god. Damn it.
See, when stuff like that happens, you cry. I just
She
get kinda
overwhelmed.
pissed.
I
I
get
get a little annoyed because how dare somebody can be so good?
Oh my god.
That's ridiculous.
I
I'm
get this
actually
from
not
my
annoyed.
dad.
I'm not
He cry-
annoyed.
He cries when he listens to music. I definitely get that from him. No, it is funny when I go back. Sometimes I have to edit. I'm like, grabbing the tissues, and you're just like completely deadpan.
Like, I mean, God, what do you? And it's so funny because, like, right before, like, there was a comment saying that she's acknowledged the fact that her voice has changed, and it's got a little more rasp. It's changed over the years. Which I'm sure is true.
Yeah.
It's the nature of
It's a living
aging,
instrument, of course.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not denying that, but it's just like right on cue. She just hits that high note. It sounds like she's 25 again. That's just ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Okay. I have nothing to say right now. I'm just gonna move on to the next song.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Again,
catch my
just
breath.
Sitting down casually in just some room with just the PA system that they have lying around.
Why is this celebrated on this channel? Why is that a draw?
I don't know. I'm just glad I'm
I'll
not the
take it.
crier.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm seeing the requests come in. I have lots of songs kind of like in a spreadsheet, like kind of ready to go, and so I'm kind of seeing as they come in what you guys are requesting. So I'm going to bring in right now. I'm seeing in the chat that was also requested in advance. This is Kailangan Kita. If someone can translate that for us, that would be awesome. And we got some super chats here too. Thank you, Lynn, for the super sticker. Wilma Haro and Gurley, Gerlie, Gurley Viloraya. Thank you.
Yeah.
I hate saying names wrong, so I thank you for your patience.
I'm still reeling from that last performance. That is just stupid good.
It reminds me a little bit of when we listened to Maury sing "Defying Gravity." It just that.
Yeah.
Oh, the lift and the tone impact, like all of that kind of feeling going into. So this translating into "I need you." Thank you guys for that. All right. I'm like shallow on breath. Angela Lansbury. Angela bought a coffee. Wait, what does it say? Johnny, just because I'm deceased. Oh, I missed it. What does it say?
Hold on a second.
This is Art. Our good friend Art.
Johnny, just because I'm deceased doesn't mean I didn't see you mocking me, young man. No, a tribute is not a mock, my good lady.
That's right. That's right. All right, here we go.
Thank you. I'd like to sing this.
This is
beautiful
from
song
2003.
composed by one of my good friends, Augie Alcacid, and this was originally sang by Piolo Pascual. I love this song so much, and I hope you guys will.
All the man that I need. Thank you guys.
Sa piling mo lang nadarama ang
She was sick in this one.
pagsinta, pag-iyakap kita ng mahigpit, parang ako'y nasa langit. Ngunit ito ay panaginip lamang, pagkat ang puso mo'y labis kong nasaktan. Pakiusap ko ay pakinggan. Kailangan kita ngayon at kailanman. Kailangan mong malaman na ikaw lamang ang tangi kong minamahal at tangi kong hininga makapiling ka muli.
Wow. She's holding it together. Beautiful melody.
Ngunit ito ay panaginip lamang, pagkat ang puso mo'y labis kong nasaktan. Pakiusap ko ay pakinggan. Kailangan kita ngayon at kailanman. Kailangan mong malaman
Yes, we were just Regina-fied. Absolutely.
I just saw that from Marky Mark as well. Regina-fied is the term.
Marky Mark.
Can you imagine? I mean, I'm sure you've had to perform as I have, like with a headache. Just a headache. Not even if you were like severely sick. Just a headache alone. It's hard to just get through the gig, right? It's hard to stay connected. Okay, what are the lyrics about? Where am I supposed to stand? Where am I, like, just like there's these routine things that are disrupted. Can you imagine having a migraine and delivering that?
No, I totally forgot that she was not well during that performance.
Exactly.
Perfect. I mean, jeez Louise. Jeez. Oh, by the way, for those...
Jeez Regine.
that are not from the West, jeez Louise is a very lame term that people like me use. Don't repeat it. You'll get made fun of and possibly beaten up. So
it will not make you cool. Is what we're trying to say.
Definitely not. I mean, again, just the control. I mean, she's belting out these notes, so much power, but it's never for a second out of control, ever.
Ever. So
it's never overwhelming. It's just it's just the perfect balance. It's overwhelming emotionally, but it's not. I don't even know how to say it. It's always just the right amount of what it needs to be at all times.
Right. Incredibly balanced, frequency balanced, everything all the way through. So the next song I want to jump
written
to.
Really, yeah, just want to acknowledge the song was written by her now husband, Augie. They weren't married at that time, I don't think.
Yes.
But yes, great song.
Okay, so next one I'm going to pull, I saw it come in on the chat. This is one that's been requested many times leading into today as well, as I'll Never Say Goodbye. The challenge here is there's lots of versions of her singing this one. So this one is from 2000 and I think it's 2006. Is this one cool with you guys? This is like 18 years ago.
We can't see it, but potentially that's good.
Well, I can see it just fine.
Theoretically, it's good. Before we start, please, let me thank you to Latte Lover for your coffees.
Yes.
And sing out Louise. What is that? What is that reference?
I don't know.
I don't know either. You got me on that one.
You and Latte have a code going on with song references that like I only get like half of them. So.
Yeah, we do. We have a connection, a song connection.
All right, so we're gonna check this one out. It looks like this one will be. I mean, it's been viewed more than 500,000 times, so we're gonna go with this one. Reasons, I see that one coming in a lot as far as requests. I don't have that one set up. Oh wait, I do have that one. All right, cool. I've got that one, so we'll watch that one after this. Okay. Here we go.
I'll never say goodbye, no matter how they try to show me love won't last if we're prisoners caught in our past. Don't let your tears run dry. No need for you to cry. I promise I will stay.
Thank you for filling them in,
with
baby.
you all the way. Friends will soon forget that you and I once met. As long as deep inside I know it's love,
Oh my! How much more time left do we have? Because I can't take much more. Like this is really.
Oh my god.
This is like borderline too much. It's so. She's like
It's-
possessing me right now.
It's
like entering my soul.
overwhelming.
Wow. Like what? God. What do we say? What do you say? I don't know what to say.
I thought it was pretty good. You know, as far as singers go.
I thought it was decent. Yeah, it's just the greats. They just have that extra 1.5% or something. It's just wow.
Yeah.
Like just I don't even know what to say. It's so huge. It's like she couldn't hit the pitch more perfectly. We've talked about pitch being sort of a spectrum. Okay.
Right.
So say instead of thinking of an A note like this, like a straight line, it's more of like this. Okay. So you can go a little sharp, a little flat.
Mm-hmm.
And both can work depending on what kind of song you're singing, what the other instruments are doing, whatever resonance is needed at that time, because they all have a different resonance.
Totally.
She finds whatever that perfect resonance spot is, and it's nailed.
Yeah.
It's nailed. It's like, and when
And
that happens, there's a vibration that happens that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm possessed because it literally just enters my chest, and it's like, and it swims around my whole body. And it's like, and it's too much. It's too much, Richard. It's too much.
That was beautifully described. I'm not even gonna. I can't add to it. I can't take away from it. That was
too much.
fantastic.
It's too much.
Oh my goodness! Just give me
I feel like, sorry. I feel like you
Floor
ever
is
seen
yours.
that movie Contact with Jodie Foster?
Yeah.
You know that movie? When they make that spaceship. I'm going somewhere with this, don't worry. They make that spaceship, and she enters this other dimension, and she's like, you know, it's taking her like through the universe and all these majestical things, and she has this sort of awakening moment where, and she's like, I had no idea, you know, just because she's overwhelmed with the beauty. She's like in tears. She's like, I had no idea. That's what it feels like. It feels like we kind of had a sense. I mean, obviously we knew she was great. She's a legend. This program, this like deep dive into her, it's like I had no idea. It's like she is just, she's something.
Well, that's the crazy thing is we know her name from TGIFF primarily, but we've
heard a lot of her.
Yeah, we've reacted to only 6 or 7 like songs, and it's all wow factors, right, built in and some overlaps. But
Yeah.
when we suggested a reaction Wednesday, like I said, we're not even come close to fulfilling the request. And just for those of you joining us, because we have 1,000 people more now here with us than when we started. Welcome everybody. First of all, there's no way we can get to everything, so we are going to do a part 2 and then some.
Maybe
So
if I survive this one, yes, we'll do another.
Yes, we might have to do more frequent, smaller increments for Johnny to pace his heart. So there's. So yeah, we got more to go here. So let's jump into the next one. This is Reasons, called Highest Version. So she's done some in different keys, and I assume this is from Earth, Wind, and Fire. The song. This is 2010, so going back 14 years. Let's check it out. Changed up her tone here. More rocky R&B.
Yeah.
Rodney, thank you too. No spamming, please. I mean,
Even that, you know.
I want to find that one spot again. Just her technique here. She's in this cool chest voice, head voice, like, yeah. So right up until just at that point, she starts off like a breathy, mostly chest voice, kind of flirting with head voice, meaning the folds are thinning a little bit. Then her balance in, we're just going to keep using that word over and over again to describe her in so many ways. The balance in her passaggio in this case between chest voice and head voice is so effortless. It's perfect without sacrificing a feeling of tone or the lyrical intention or any of that. It's just so well crafted. And then this next part here, which we're about to hear. Where it is exactly. I mean, where are we?
B6? No, B5.
I was in the wrong octave. Like, oh, that's actually not too difficult. Oh.
Yes.
We're up there. That's head voice. It has to be. The folds have to thin in order to vibrate at that speed, because we're talking over 1,720 cycles per second. At this speed, the folds have to vibrate. They have to thin in order to vibrate that fast. But the quality of tone we've been talking about, that warm crystal balance, is still ever present, and that's what's so crazy to me.
Yeah. And even on this song, which is by nature more of a laid back, soulful, she's not trying to be a riff monster or overpower things.
Mm-hmm.
Not that she ever overpowers, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a belting kind of song until that one moment, and she just finds her moments, which are still perfect for the song. They're not taking it to this weird place that's totally disconnected from the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just like, even in that context, she still manages to do these just otherworldly things, like that. God. And then she's got that little snarl, that little like soulful, gospel-y, trying to think of a singer. I always say Patti LaBelle, but I feel like there's another one that's better. Just that like little, that soulful edge to it.
All right, so I am seeing lots of requests come in here. So again, it's a little hard. It's weird because I want to pick correctly, but on some level I know I can't pick wrong. Like,
You really can't.
Because it's like she's just that good in everything that we hear. Obviously, there's some performances that may be more epic than others, so it's kind of impossible to keep up with. A little bit of an Aretha Franklin thing too. Aiden suggests,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Just in that vein, just that little, just
yeah.
It's great.
That was a nice little snarl. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking, I know there's a lot of medleys that she has. I'm thinking, because medleys are longer in general, I'm thinking we do maybe part 2 is all medley, like Regine medleys. That might be kind of cool. We can kind of theme it out in that way, because there's so many. If I do one, then I'm not going to get a chance to do the others. I know there's Barry Manilow and Whitney and all these others that I'm sure we're going to love, but we can only do so much. So I'm going to go with, I see a lot of Where Do I Begin's coming in, so I'm going to try that one. I don't have that one called up, so let me look for it real quick. Where do I begin? So it's Love Story, Where Do I Begin, live, and this is from 2 years ago.
Everyone.
Is this the one you guys are thinking? You can see it. Does this look right? It's got 600,000 views. Can't be that far off.
You know what? I'm going to invent. Advent's different than invent.
Are you going to invent a new word?
You would be the best. That's your job. No, I want to invent glasses, transparency glasses, so we can keep it at the lowest transparency possible. Yet, if you wear the glasses,
still see it in full.
That's what I'm gonna. Luckily, that's totally in my wheelhouse as far as talents is inventing things. So
for sure. Thank you for the super chats, real quick too. Wilma Haro, thank you again, and Row 1M, thank you very much. You asked a question. Have you seen Regine's cover of Both Sides now from her concert last 2023? No, we have not. I don't know if we're gonna get to that today, because I know our
Joni Mitchell song,
now, but thank you for the suggestion, though. All right, here we go.
Here tonight has a love story to tell. And I mean everybody. But when that story is put into music, that love story becomes eternal.
Yeah, we're gonna hold off on medleys, so you guys know. We're gonna wait for our part 2 for that.
Tell the story of how great a love can be. A sweet love story that is older than the sea. A simple truth about the love he brings to me. Where do I start?
This is so intimate. Her delivery here.
With his first hello, he gave a meaning to this empty world of mine. There'll never be another love, another time. He came into my life and made the living fine. He fills my heart.
Yes.
with so much love that anywhere I go,
Such an interesting melody.
I won't be lonely with him. Who would be lonely? I reach for his hand. It's always there. How long does it last? Can love be measured by the hours in the day? I have no answers now, but this much I can say. I know I need him till the stars all burned away, and he'll be
Oh, and she opens up.
He feels your heart.
Thank you for that information.
He feels mine with very special things, with angel songs, with wild imaginings. He fills my soul with so much love that anywhere I go, I won't be lonely with him alone. It would be lonely. I reach for his hand. It's always
Oh.
You want to start this one?
I mean, sure. It's hard to gather thoughts and process, and this is one of those songs where I wasn't really thinking in terms of technique or anything. Just kind of like immediately took me into just the story, just like the intimacy up front was just clean and present. And you're saying her father just passed away like the week before. To sing through that just shows her level of subconscious skills just to even just show up, because it's so hard to deliver in any sort of emotional aspect. I mean, it has a positive influence on the song if it's the right song, but it can have and it can go south fast too if your skills
Sure.
aren't strong enough to balance against those emotional pulls. It's just beautifully sung, and the song is really interesting too.
Yeah. What was the name of the song again?
It's Love Story, Where Do I Begin? I don't know who wrote that. Is that in here?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's on. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That is the. So when you go to college and you take a theory class, you learn interval training. So
Right.
you train yourself to basically learn the intervals based on songs you're familiar with. So it's like an octave would be somewhere over the rainbow. So the minor sixth, the song they would always use is da, 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 da. Can you give me 1 second? Something is making a noise in the other room. I'll be right
You
back.
sure it's not the lawnmower out my window?
No, it's something different.
Okay, it's something else.
Yes. All right.
I got you. All right, so this has been amazing, guys. So here's a perfect time to remind you for requests, because we're coming to a close here. We just got one more song, and the song has already been decided because it was actually one of the most requested coming into today. I'm sorry, we're closing off today. We can only do so many. We have so many more to get to. It's just unbelievable. That's why we're going to continue to do. But I really like the idea of doing a part 2 with a theme with either medleys and duets. So after the live stream, you guys, if you can please put in the chat medleys and duets that you guys want to see, and we can kind of theme out our part 2 for Regine, because we're just scratching the surface and we're just kind of realizing now like how deep this well goes because there's just so much.
I mean, just hearing one after another and then different phases of her career, it's like, whoa. It's obvious why she is the queen. I want to talk about that performance just real quick. So I do have to go at 10:30, just so you know. So
yeah, we're gonna do one more song. Yeah, I just let them know.
Going back to what you were saying about the storytelling aspect, there was definitely that was a different quality than what we've seen with the other performances. Is that really sort of broken up a little bit more, less focused on pitch. You know, I mean, she was still singing, but it was, you know, she was telling a story, so it was a little bit more loose of a delivery, kind of like Lara Fabian-esque, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know, sort of in that vein,
for sure.
And also, I wanted to just touch upon. So people were saying that she was suffering with GERD at that point. And for me, who has also suffered from that, it can wreak havoc on your singing voice. Do you have a second to explain what happens when that?
I'll go really quick because I know we're tight on time. Basically, the fumes from the stomach acid, just the fumes themselves. So it's not that you actually have to have stomach acid in your larynx, which is not good, but just the fumes over time creates a basically vocal fold edema. The folds swell in response, and through repetition, it can actually cause almost a ripple or a lesion, or there's also all sorts of different pathologies that can be a result of that irritation, and that is difficult for the folds to vibrate cleanly is essentially what it is. And we could, that's actually a great question a lot of singers suffer with, and I'm happy to deep dive into that on another one too, but that's basically what it is. And it's difficult because it's inconsistent. So it's like you have to keep this living instrument in check in order to have a consistent career. Very difficult.
Yep.
So again, I see the request coming in. The song we're going to do right now is actually Go the Distance. This is one that's been requested many, many times leading up to today. So that's what we're going to take on. This is
Distance.
Back.
Feel the dreams.
Feel the dreams. This is back in 2010. We are coming back. Once again, we have to hit Light of a Million Mornings and On the Wings of Love and I'll Never Love Again. And there's all these duets and amazing medleys that we're going to get to with SB19 and Maury and all sorts of things. So just be patient with us. We're going to come back. We really appreciate you being here and continuing the requests. Again, put them in the comments. That's what we're going to look at after this live stream when we go to build out our part 2.
Yeah, and also really quick thank you to Francesca and Somione for your coffees. And again, if we really appreciate all of your support, and if you can't support monetarily, we just hit like, subscribe, you know,
it makes a difference.
Really does.
It lets YouTube know that this one matters and more people will see it. So we greatly appreciate that as well. A Piece of Sky, again, we've already done that, so you can go check that out in our one of our Filipino Friday events. All right, here we go. 1,500 people are here for the finale of the day. Go the Distance. Let's check it out. It's epic.
I have often of a far-off place where a hero's welcome might be waiting for me, where the crowds would cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be." I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every man will be when I go the distance. I'll be right where I belong.
Such a strong presence.
To embrace my faith, though the road may wander, it will lead me to you. And 1,000 years would be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through. And I won't look back. I can go the distance, and I'll stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an obvious road, but I won't lose hope till I go the distance, and my journey is complete. But to look beyond glory in the hardest fight, my hero's strength is measured by his
I'm sorry. I'm going to back it up again. She's just still and perfect. There's just this, like, this is what I do. There's no feeling of, like, I have to push, I have to make this note happen. She's going into this modulation, lifting up, and it's just there's such a sense of ease. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
It's annoyingly easy.
Really easy. All right, backed up again. I just want to hear this lift again, and then she goes into more of a defined head voice here. That was obviously because we've heard her choose not to, so it was a choice and just how she wanted to color that moment.
I'll stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an obvious road, but I won't lose hope till I go the distance, and my journey is complete. But to look beyond glory
This range of notes.
my hero's strength is measured by his
many key changes there a lot though. For sure. I mean, God, listen, we've heard it all today. We've talked about a lot of things. One thing I think that underlies everything with the appeal, the massive, massive appeal of her is, outside of just the technical genius, is she just she's got a tone that's just so likable. And that song was just like, she didn't have to be doing anything amazing. Technically speaking,
and she did.
And she did. But she has a tone which is I don't want to say that it's unteachable, but it's way harder to teach. Just a natural I love the way your voice sounds. It's like how do you cultivate that? She has that on top of being just
incredibly skillful
marvel.
And everything else. Absolutely. Yeah, and it was like Ren's is saying in the chat, it's just another day for her. It's like, just imagine rolling out of bed and being able to have just that. It's just amazing.
Yes, this is why I get upset.
This is why I cry. It's a very emotional show.
Yeah.
Listen, everyone, thank you so much for being here today. Johnny, you're not in the scene anymore. I don't know why.
No, I'm not. Whatever. I'll just go. I'll go in the corner and cry because I don't like to be seen crying.
Wait, why can't I? Where are you? It won't even let me choose to put you in there.
I'm here though.
You're not allowed.
All right, let me give a go the distance. Okay.
So anyway, that screen's not going to work, but that is it for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Again, in the chats, right after this live stream, put in your requests for what we're coming back to. There will be more. Regine, of course. And speaking of Filipino singers, in December, we have Katrina Velarde Part 2 coming out as well. So lots more to come. We hope to see you in the chat tomorrow. And, of course, on TGIFF this Friday. And
I might need a defibrillator after this. I just seriously something got knocked out.
Hey, we love you guys. Have an amazing day.
Guys.
We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Yeah.
I'll play them out.